contracts and negotiations, insurance, and salary duties now.
If you take a look at the notes that I have for you, single salary schedule really has been driven by legislation. We're making progress with that. John's been working with union members to just come to agreement on where our base salary is, what our insurance is, and what our base numbers look like. And so that's moving along. Insurance conversations are really focused on primarily two things. And those are the two that I have listed. Offering a deductible choice that's higher than the current choice. And the second would be to pay employees who are already covered with health insurance to not take our insurance, so they wouldn't be double covered. One of the things that we found out is that we can't, it's discriminatory to make that kind of offer only to those that have double coverage. So if we offer it, we need to offer it to everyone. It would not affect our insurance coverage in the sense that as long as we have a particular number of eligible employees for insurance, whether they actually take the insurance or not is a secondary issue to this. So this afternoon, about 5 o'clock when I came out of a meeting, one of the union members brought me a proposal for insurance. And I said to her, John had reminded me, we really haven't had an official meeting with them to actually just have our first public meeting for negotiating those issues. She said, well, I'm not sure that we need to. We'd be fine without this. And I'm like, well, we're going to heed John's advice and make sure that we don't mess up and do that. So she said you could hand these to them, the board informally, and I'm like, you know what, we really ought to just make sure that we follow negotiation rules. So they've got a proposal ready for us. I would say, do you think in a week we'll have single salary schedule?
Yeah.
Probably.
Done in one district and
Getting
it's
close
just a matter of getting double checked with the other EA. So I think we'll be able to.
If you remember what the single salary schedule is to take what would have been typically our salary schedule that just had the negotiated salary. Now it's the legislation is that you have to add your base your base money, and you have to add your teacher quality money to it. And so it's to do it in a way that still respects the negotiated master contract, but looks like it's what the total package costs are. So that always happens in negotiation anyway, that we come to agreement on. So 3.5% increase, total package that was agreed on last year. What's that actually look like when we talk about it in terms of contracts for SAC and for Walleye Calvert? So that's really not a different process than we usually go through. Later, you'll see that we've got, and you've probably already seen it, we have the names of people. And right now, the first step is just to approve who will be offered contracts for next year. Then as soon as those are agreed upon in both districts, we'll actually get contracts out to teachers. So, but that would be the update at this point. So.
I'm assuming then the contracts that we have in our packets.
Yeah. Yep.
Any questions?